What up, world? It's your boy Big Willie, aka the Pack Mac. Oh man, how are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are having a great day. As always, I am blessed and happy to see you. Okay, so I had a choice between the four commander decks, and there was reasons why I chose this particular one. When I decided to get one, I wanted to get, of course, naturally, I want to get all four of them, especially with the arch enemy, the extra arch enemy cards. I am a real big proponent of multiplayer Magic, especially like multiplayer commander formats and stuff out of the norm. I am a huge plane chase guy. Like plane chase is one of my favorite things. I do have all the planes released to date, including the Marksman Machines and all of the Doctor Who decks. That's why I bought all the Doctor Who decks, so that way I can have all the plane chase. That was the real reason. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this Miracle Worker deck review of a sort. Because I went and I only got to play it twice, but both times I won, and both times I played a 5-man game and a 6-man game last night. It was great. This is going to be posted Monday. I'm filming this Sunday, so for my homies who know what's up, yeah, you know what's up. Anyways, let's go ahead and go. Let's get to it. Okay, so we've got Amanatu, Veil Piercer. That is the commander I played both times I played. She is a 2/4 legendary human wizard. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2. Each enchantment card in your hand has Miracle. Its Miracle cost is equal to the mana cost reduced by 4. Now, I've got to stress this and say something about this. Miracle breaks parity. So like if you happen to draw your first card you draw on an opponent's turn as an enchantment, guess what? You can play it. Oh my goodness, this deck is she's awesome. She's awesome. I got to miracle quite a few good enchantments. It was really really cool. The second commander is the Master of Keys. Now the Master of Keys is a legendary enchantment creature horror that cost one of each color in Esper and X. When it enters the battlefield, it's a flyer. Put X +1/+1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. Each enchantment card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. It is a 3/3. I did not get to see this one the times I did get to play this deck, unfortunately. But I can see its potential, and in certain people's eyes, they can really, really go dumb with it. It's another reason why I wanted this deck, because I could see some really dumb things in building a dumb enchantment deck off of just him alone. Now, I did play this deck unedited. Aminato was my commander both games. Let's go ahead and get to the rest of the deck. We're going to go ahead and get to... If it'll load up in time. Needs to load. Okay. So off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the main reason why I wanted this deck. And the reason why, just period. Like, this was the purpose, like, of all the decks, this is the reason why I chose this deck. And that was because of this wonderful card here, Ink Shield. Ink Shield is a 3, a white and a black instant. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, create a 2/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. That card is throwbacks to the what you call it? I can't think of it. Strixhaven days, when Strixhaven Black White Commander came out and it had one of these, and they're like, this card is just so... It's busted. It's busted. It's fun. It's great. If you happen to be playing in a combat-centric game, which most games kind of are. Sometimes they're not. I know CEDH is a whole different story. We don't really have on CEDH. It's the thing. No offense. But And most of our games like that I play, like unless somebody just pops off and just goes like super infinite. Ink Shield is like just fantastic. Um, there were several times I was getting attacked over well over 100 damage, and um, I played that just one time and ended up winning the game, stealing the game from a couple people to win the game. And Ink Shield is just great. I cannot stress how much like this reprint means to me. I love this card. This card is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get to some of the other cards in the deck. First one is Soaring Lightbringer. Um, Soaring Lightbringer, I did get to see that one time. It's a really, really fun card in Commander because you just sit there and make all these little glimmers, and it's just like, hey, look, I got all these little 1/1 flyers. Oh my goodness, this deck is fantastic if you like enchantment decks, if you just really want something different. Starting to think Esper's kind of my thing now. I got another Esper deck personally, and then there's a third Esper deck that I want to build because I wanted to build Anna Kinnarid from Anya, or was it Anya? Anna Kinnarid? I don't know, the Modern Horizons 3 Esper Flying Knight thing because I'm a big like Voltron guy too. So I was like, hey, look, with all the equipment stuff, let's do something fun and amazing and awesome. Oh man. Anyways, so we got Soaring Lightbringer. We've got Fear of Sleep Paralysis. I do like the whole like fear of like the fear of something cards. Fear of missing out in particular is kind of just look at y'all like not like I see you, Wizards. I see you. I see you. I did not get to see that any of the games I played. Ancient Solar Spawn I did get to see, and I didn't realize that most of this deck is full of horrors and nightmares. So all you Captain Nagathra players, yo, there's some stuff in here. All you what's the one from? Was it Commander Masters? No, yeah, Commander Masters Precon, the enchantment. Was it Abzan? The enchantment Abzan commander, you know what I'm talking about? One of them decks I played against two of those decks last night, and both of those decks slapped. There's some stuff in here for you. So, like y'all might want to check this out. Oh my goodness. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Um, I didn't get the miracle. Well, I did get the miracle a lot of enchantments, but then there's like a bunch of miracle cards in this deck too, and oh my goodness, the miracle mechanic is like it's like that. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, like with the Yu-Gi-Oh. I know it happened in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, and I believe it happened in some of the Game Boy games. Um, there's that whole like Destiny draw. Like I love how miracles just remind me of that. It's like, oh, miracle, let's go. It's like, yo, it's a miracle, and the fact that I get to do that so much, miracle's a very fun mechanic. It's a really, really fun mechanic. Oh man, let's get down to it. Um, Phenomenon Investigators. We got Mesa Enchantress. I did not see her not a man one game. God, I need all the enchantresses. Enchantresses is one of the first things I would add to this deck. Besides fixing the land base, the land base is actually not that bad. Let me quit hating on the land base. I still am a firm believer that if you have two or more opponents, this comes in untapped lands. Those should be in every commander deck. Let's get that out the way. Like every precon, like the temples have been very outshined, and there's no reason. Like I mean, I get it. I get the real reason why y'all do that. It makes no sense, but those should be in every precon. Like real talk. Like tired of getting all these temples. Thankfully, y'all are giving us pain lands and most of all these precons too. And this one comes with all three of my colors. So good job there. But like let's go ahead and not act like temples are like as hot as they used to be. You know, anyways, Mesa Enchantress. We got Ondu Spirit Dancer, which there is an infinite with that card and another one of the enchantments in this deck, which I didn't get to pull off, but there is one in here, and that was another reason why I was like, ooh. We got Starfield Mystic. Let's see, Verge Rangers. We got Dream Eater. Dream Eater's fun. Prognostic Sphinx. We got Arvinox, the Mind Flail. Arvinox, the Mind Flail. Let me go ahead and highlight that real quick because that's actually the what's that guy from Stranger Things? That's the magic reprint of the Stranger Things guy. And I'm sorry about my dog. We just got a package delivered. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Arvinox, the Mind Flail. That card, the card's great. Card's great. I did not know it came in there, and now that I know, it's like, oh, that guy's nice. That guy's real nice. Like, yo, oh man, it's gonna be hard to play this over spell table, like all the little thief cards and all that stuff. But yeah, Demon of Fate's Design. I never got to see him any game. Doomweight Giant. I kind of got to see him. The Arvinox, the Mind Flail, stole one of those 3-color enchantment decks. The Abzan one. Stole one of them from one of their decks, and I was just like, ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah. Nightmare Shepherd, hot edition. Athreos Shroud Veil. Now, fun interaction with this because, like I said, I played against two of them other the Abzan decks. I played one game, one the other game, and both of us had an Athreos Shroud Veil. Now, and like I read the rulings on this, and the ruling is that both of us have an Athreos Shroud Veil. Whenever something dies, the non-active player to the right of the player, I'm guessing in the whichever way the turn is going to that direction of the player, gets it. And dude who had the other Athreos was right behind me. So every time, if it wasn't my turn, I would get it regardless. If it was my turn, he would get it. So it was just like, wow, like that's dirty. But if it was like in a 4-player game and he was sitting across from me, it'd be like, okay, there's 2 turns where he'd be advantage, and there's 2 turns that I would be an advantage. And I was just like, oh, that's so cool because like he's putting coins on things too. So I'm just like, yo, like let's just go ahead and just be like, hey, get ready to thief things. Let's get it. Sad Robot, good include. Oromancer, absolutely good include with all the enchantments. Blue Moon, Bless Cleric. Got some new art for Moon, Bless Cleric. Let's go. Oh, yeah. No, great card. Let's go. I didn't get to see that. Archetype of Imagination. This is a very good uncommon card that a lot of people don't play. And I think people should play this card because, taking away flying from everybody is just dumb and great and good. Burnish Heart is Burnish Heart. It's not bad. Get your ramp. It's your ramp. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and go to the sorceries. We got Redress Fate, which is obvious enchantment. Enchantment matters includes, you want to play stuff like that, and like there's so many of them that brings all your enchantments back. We've got Terminus, which that got a new art. That's so cool. Terminus used to be my card back in Avacyn Restored. You don't know what I'm talking about though. And Amatu's Augury. That got a cool new art. That looks really cool. Entreat the Angels. Yes! That used to be that card back in the day, yo. Making all them angels. Like, let's go. We got a Time Wipe in here. Good Wrath. Decent Wrath for those colors. Ponder. Portent. Diabolic Vision. Read the Bones. Not bad, not bad. You can do better. You can do better. Okay, so then we got these new rooms. Um, Secret Arcade and Dusty Parlor. That's the card that if you have both sides unlocked and then you play the other guy, there's an infinite around those two. I really didn't go deep into it. There's a buddy of mine on TikTok that highlighted it, and I thought it was pretty impressive. Um, and I really want to do fun things with that card. You know, playing Enchanted Evening and other things like that with this deck. It looks like it's going to be just really relevant and nice. Cramped Vents and Access Maze. Did not get to see that card this time. But hey, there it is. If you want to pause it and check it out, please do. Monologue Tax. Very good, semi-good tax card for, I mean, everyone wants Smothering Tithe. And if I was going to tell you, um, if I like, in my opinion, I would replace this for Smothering Tide. But I mean, I still got value out of it. It's just one of them. Catch you one time. Let me get the treasure. It's not as egregious as Smothering Tide. Smothering Tide is one of those, like, you play that and you immediately become like Arch. So, which there's arch enemy cards in this deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Sigil of the Empty Throne. Yeah, you're playing enchantments. You want to make angels like this. That's what else can I tell you? Timely Ward. Good, really little. Hey, let me save my commander or save something. Well, save my commander really because that's flash for you. Target your commander. I mean, if you have your commander on the field, right? Yep. Oh, the target's commander. Yeah. Extravagant Replication. Never got to see that card in play. That's not bad. That's like Follow Footsteps, except for it's a non-land permit. That's actually pretty good. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. You can do some things with that. Mirror Maid. Nice. One with the multiverse. You know, I'd replace that with Omniscience, but that's just me. We got Shark Typhoon, another really good reprint. Let's go. Good job. We got to call out the W reprints whenever they do them. So, hey, that's a real good one. Life Insurance. I like this card. I like this card a lot. The fact that it gives a extort, decent. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you lose life and create a treasure token. Whenever a non-token creature dies, not one you control. Sorry about that. You lose life and create a treasure token. It's not bad. It's really, really decent. And especially since you get the extort, you should be extorting spells so that way you get more life. So that way you can, minimize the blows whenever creatures die. Spirit Sister's Call. I didn't get to play this card. Or the Bottomless Pool in the Locker Room. I didn't even get to see that card. Well, that's one of the uncommons from the set. There's a lot of good, decent little rooms and stuff in this set that I'm thinking about, like, changing out some of the stuff in here. I hadn't got to really check them all out because literally this is all of Duskmourn that I really have and, like, one booster pack. Cast Out, Sphere of Safety. Sphere of Safety is pretty good. I wish I had put Propaganda in here, personally. I mean, I like that they reprinted Sphere of Safety for here, but it's just one of them, like, well, I mean, with Aminato, you got the Sphere of Safety, and you can sit there and miracle it, and then all of a sudden it's like, ooh, yeah. So fair, I get it. And plus, Propaganda was reprinted recently. Eldest Reborn, nice little, hey, make all your opponents sack and then, do some stuff. Let's get to the artifacts. Standard set, Mind Stone, Signet, Command Sphere, Brainstone, two of the three signets. You got the Orzhov and the Zori signet. You got a Soul Ring and you got an Arcane signet. It's usual stuff. You got like a handful of basics, bad little dual lands that they could have just put like any one of the like tap duels or the other stuff. We got Tainted Isle and Tainted Field, which is pretty cool. I like that they're putting the Tainted lands in there. I really think that those should have been in the Eldrazi Precon, but that's a whole other story. We got Orzhov, Basilica, Demir Aqueduct, and Azorius Chancellery. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Obscura Storefront, pretty cool. Good job, good job. Halimar Depths. It also came with an Evolving Wilds. Bojuka Bog, W include, W include. Um, I love me some Bojuka Bog, and the fact that we got another reprint is always nice. Bojuka Bog is one of them good commons that a lot more people should be playing. Taking out one person's graveyard is just. Um, Ash Barons, Arcane Sanctum. We got Command Tower, of course. Terramorphic Expanse. I do like the new art on this Terramorphic Expanse. I will say that. Did Evolving Wild didn't get a new art, did it? Nah, it didn't, unfortunately. As I said, it came with one of each of the Painlands. So we got an Underground River, Caves, the Koilos, a Dakar Erased. We got the temples, of course, which, like, once again, like, I mean, I'd rather the temples over them. Hey, choose a color lands. Um, but like the what you call it lands, the Battle Bond and all that lands should have been here. Hall of Heliod's Generosity, W include, especially in a miracle deck where you're trying the miracle enchantments. W include, W include. Oh my goodness. And then we're back to the instance. We got Thirst for Meaning, Otherworldly Gaze, Brainstorm, Arcane Denial, Return to Dust. Ooh, good card. I didn't get to see that in any of the games. Telling Time. It came with the Swords to Plowshares, which is nice. Utter End, and of course Ink Shield. The reason why I bought the deck. Let's see. We're gonna go to the tokens real quick. You got Angel Treasure token, there's an Angel Glimmer token, there's a Horror Glimmer token, there's 2 Shark Copy tokens, 1 Horror and a Copy token, 2 Inkling and Scarecrow tokens, and a Glimmer and Scarecrow tokens. Nice. Now the schemes. We're going to look at these 2 that they have down here. Schemes are really cool. So by the way it's played in Commander-wise, because it's something like that is now like definitely focused on is now Commander-wise. The arch enemy has 60. The team has 60. The team takes a shared turn, while the arch enemy has his own turn at the beginning of the turn. You reveal a scheme and you do the thing. And the schemes are all pretty much they're busted. They're busted. How do I feel about Arch Enemy? I love it. I kind of feel sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it gets to that point in a lot of Commander games where just somebody just gets either out the gate too fast or does something really devastating where like the rest of the table is just like. So, you're like Arch Enemy just gets that out the way, you know. It's not 20v1, it's 1v20. Or should I say, it's not 3v1, it's 1v3. Yo, let's go. I'm down for it. I'm down to be Arch. I'm down to be one of the team. Once again, as always, it's all about gathering. Oh man. Anyways, the schemes that come with it are Choose Your Demise, Behold the Power of Destruction, You Cannot Hide from Me, My Champion Stands Supreme, Only I Know What Awaits, My Followers Will Ascend, My Time Bends to My Will, I Am Duskmourn, My Wealth Will Bury You, and A Premonition of Your Demise. With that on the note, I don't know if I'm gonna get any of the other decks. I would like to. It's just once again, your boy Small Change Wayne. I ain't really tripping and, concerned about it. If I get him, I get him. If I don't. FOMO is a thing that only exists in your head. But, if it happens, it happens. And it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not going to stress about it. Either way, I got the one that I wanted. Which one did y'all get? How would y'all upgrade this deck? I know I'm sitting there thinking of some stuff because Like I said, I've only got to play the 2 games with it, and each game, the good news is like each game they both play pretty differently, but the end was still the same, and the end isn't a bad end. It's the correct end. If you ask me, like if you're gonna sit there and attack me with a ton of things, and I ink shield, and you can't answer the ink shield, then crackback is real, bro. Like, hey, I'm just saying, crackback is real. Oh man! And luckily, this happened to the person that was going right before me. That was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off and win by killing everybody with combat. And this was like, not gonna kill me, but guess what? Anyways, if you have any of course, always like, comment, subscribe. If you have any thoughts about this and other ideas, please, please, please say something. Comment. Let me know. Let's have a discourse. Once again, you can't do like it's so fun to actually get together with people, like-minded people, and play this game regardless of how you feel and everything. Just like getting together and playing a game, seeing how people play. It's fun. It's great, and I hope this game still continues. So, with that in mind, hey, as always, y'all have a great day. And remember, it is all about the gathering. Holla at ya boy. Peace.